First, double taxation. You might pay capital gains tax in the US, and then your home country expects you to declare that gain and potentially pay the difference if their rate is higher. Second, the dreaded wealth tax or patrimony tax. Some countries tax not just the income from your assets, but the total value of the assets you hold abroad. This can severely erode a low-yield portfolio. And the third and most technical is the exchange rate risk in tax payment.
This is brutal. Let's say you sold a USD asset for a $5,000 USD gain. You prepare your tax declaration months later. The local tax office calculates your tax obligation in pesos using the exchange rate on the day of the sale. If your local currency depreciated significantly between the sale date and the declaration date, the taxable amount in local currency has grown much, much larger.
So the local currency depreciation, which made your USD gain feel bigger, actually increases your tax bill in local terms. That's complex.
It is. And regulatory risk, the CEPO, or exchange restriction, is another factor. Countries with instability can limit the amount of USD you can buy, sell, or transfer overnight. Even if your broker is sound, getting the money home can become a bureaucratic, expensive nightmare.
The key takeaway is clear. Tax advice from an international specialist is not optional, it's mandatory. Core discussion. Risk Pillar 4, the market wave. And then we move to market risk, pillar number 4. When LATAM investors leaped into the global market, they usually gravitate toward one thing, the big U.S. tech brands, the FANG stocks, the NASDAQ. What risk does this concentration create?
It creates the fallacy of inverse home bias. Home bias is investing only in your small local market. Inverse home bias is running away from your local market and putting 100% of your international capital into one foreign market, the U.S. While the S&P 500 is diversified by sector, it is not diversified by currency or geopolitics.
I see. So if the U.S. tech sector has a massive correction, like the dot-com bubble in 2000, you've exposed your entire international hedge to that single concentrated risk.
Exactly. And let's combine that with the FX risk. Often, when the U.S. market corrects, capital starts returning to emerging markets, seeking value, which makes your local currency appreciate. So you are hit by a double whammy. Your tech portfolio drops, and the dollar weakens against your peso or sol.